Shit. Here we go.
And KG Tang is back there, the voice of Gojo. Come on out, KG. And Gojo's best friend in the entire universe, Geto, Mr. Lex Lang is here as well. We are your hunky male Jujutsu Kaisen panel.
Oh my god.
Very hunky.
The masculinity of
So
this
masculine.
overwhelming. Just testosterone swimming in it, leaking from every pore. That's how testosterone works. Hi, you guys.
We get to it, and who do you think you are? And I'm Batman. And then they stop the recording, and then everybody, all the producers, the writers, the director, and the engineers get on their feet, and they start clapping. And the director pushes the little talkback switch, and she says, Lex, I want you to know, you're one of only 8 people on the entire planet that has sat in the Warner Brothers studios here and uttered the words, I'm Batman.
Wow.
And I just like waterworks. I wasn't bawling, but I swear I could not, the tears just kept like rolling out, and it was like one of the most incredible moments in any session that I've ever had, and it will always remain, especially because I think I kind of attached that to my brother and all that stuff, and it's just like, that was one of the greatest moments for sure.
This is one of those sessions where a lot of the Japanese producers came over from Tokyo, and they were all in the studio, and this was at magnitude 8. That doesn't mean anything to you guys. But anyway, it was a studio in Los Angeles, and I'm there, and we had been recording for probably about an hour and a half at this point, and in the script is just, it goes from words to nonsense, and it's phonetically spelled, but it means nothing to me. I'm like, what on earth? They're like, just don't, just read it as is. And it says chant, and then this phonetic spelling of this gibberish. And so I go and we do the take, whatever. And I finish the tape, and there's the window, and you can see in the window all of the people in the other room. And then over the loudspeakers, they play it backwards. And they play it backwards, and it's whatever, still makes no sense to me. But all of the Japanese busted out laughing hysterically because apparently I told a very dirty joke in Japanese. Definitely a memorable moment in the booth.
I saw an article that was like, summer or fall, and I was like, those are not the same season, and that's not a helpful time frame. And I don't know if that means like it's going to be out in Japan then, or if we're going to do a simuldub situation. I have no idea. They probably will let me know a week before we're supposed to start recording. I'll be totally honest with you. So I will probably find out after you guys will. You'll let me know on Twitter, like, it's a go. That's how I found out about the Sword Art progressive dub. Like, they announced that the movie was going to be in theaters in October, and I think it was like August or September, and I was like, oh my gosh, am I not awesome anymore? Because I don't know anything about this. So I texted the writer and the director and I was like, I'm so excited for the movie. I hope you guys have so much fun. And he was like, what? Are you not doing it? And I was like, am I doing it? He was like, I mean, do you want to? I was like, oh yeah, no, I do. I just saw on Twitter that it was being dubbed and I assumed that you guys already dubbed it because it's out in 2 months and I didn't do it. And he's like, I'm finishing the script now. We're like recording in a week and a half. You're gonna get scheduling tomorrow. And I was like, oh, well then I'll see you soon. So I imagine the fairy tale situation is gonna be very similar. So if people are like, are you really the last to know? I'm like, no, I promise, I am the last to know. Yeah.
Todd doesn't tell you?
Oh no! Todd will text me probably after he announces it on a panel. He's like a brother, you know? Like, shh, let's keep this from Jeremy. It'll be our little secret. That's the Todd way. And then there's always somebody in a panel that's like, I'm not doing that to her. They're like, I'm in a panel with Todd Havercorn and he said, and like they just tell me everything. Thank you.
Like with normal Lucy and then Edalus Lucy and then Gemini Lucy.
Yeah.
Like how hard is that to like build that?
Oh, it's so much fun. We usually don't do, like when they're all in a scene together, we usually don't do like sequential. I'll do like regular Lucy first, then Edalus, then Gemini Lucy, just so we keep it all straight. But there's been a couple of times that I like to see how I can challenge myself, and I'll say, can you just let me try? And they usually say no. But I've worked with Tyler for so many years. And so, I can't remember what version, we've been doing it for a couple years, and I was like, can I try it? Can I try it? And he goes, oh my gosh, yeah, sure, fine, go. And so we did it, and we got through like 6 lines, and he stopped, and he goes, all right, those were all very good, and that was usable, and I hope you were proud of yourself, because you did it. Now we're gonna do it the way that we always do it. And I was like, but I won. So yeah, it's very fun. I usually, they like to do it where like we stay in character the whole time, for the engineer so that they can track, because there are different beeps for each character. So if you're talking to yourself, it's like beep, 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 you say the line, and then halfway through the line that you're finishing, there's beeps again, and it can bleed through into the tape, because you can sometimes hear the beeps through the mic. So usually the engineer's like, please do not do it all in one take, because I don't want to have to clean out all of those beeps moment by moment. So usually it's just a little bit easier on the tech side, and it just makes sure that the performances are a little bit more finessed. But it's really fun. And I got to do Layla.
Not making it exclusively in anime. You have to do it all. Specialization is for insects, especially in the entertainment world. If you are an actor, you need to be doing audiobooks, commercials, video games, anime, film trailers, anything that you can possibly get your foot into. That's the door you need to be walking through. But also, that said, especially like AAA games, like reunion-affiliated games, they pay better than a lot of other character-related stuff. For SAG guidelines, a 1-hour session I think is $500. A 4-hour session is $900. And that sounds cool, and it is. But you know, you might be getting 1 or 2 of those a year. You know, and so like you can't live on that, so you got to be able to have your fingers in a lot of different pies. And so it pays better, and because of that, your competition will be bigger and stronger.
Yeah, what's your zodiac?
Sagittarius.
Ooh, I can't remember that's what their magical word is. Yeah, there it is, thank you. Open, Gate of the Archer,